How does writing things down show that you care? I'm Greg Schenkel, President of Unique Training and Development and Frontline Leadership Systems, and today we're going to talk about how using a simple notebook and pen can convey your desire and your care and concern for your team. Many supervisors embrace the suggestion that we have in our Frontline Leadership Program to circulate proactively amongst the people of their shift, asking if they have what they need for that day's work. Of course, the issue then becomes, how good is your memory when people do bring up issues that you need to follow up with? When I was a lot younger, I could remember things, and when I said something like, "Leave it with me and I'll get back to you," I would actually remember to do that. Now, if I don't write things down on a list, I'm likely to forget. So imagine a frontline employee or team member does raise an issue for you to follow up with, and you say, "Leave it with me." But then you get busy and distracted, and you ultimately forget that that team member had brought that issue to you. That person's going to feel ignored, and you've really lost a chance to prove your value to the team member as their leader. After all, many times they cannot go and seek out the answer for themselves. They have to rely on you to get those answers for them. So what real top-notch leaders do is they use a simple notebook and pen. Now, in our frontline leadership training, we often hand out this little booklet called Leadership Observations, and we even give them a pen, although not this one. Oh, that's even silly, isn't it? I should probably have one of those. Inside the Leadership Observations notebook, we actually have a lot of tips for how to make good observations on your team. But just the act of writing down that somebody needs some additional materials, or they're going to run out of parts, or maybe they need some clarification, or maybe their payroll was off. And by you writing it down, it shows the person that you're likely going to remember to follow up. Now, how you bring this all together is you actually come back to them, and when you do give them the answer that they're looking for, you simply check off the item on your list. And you've done what many leaders forget. You've closed the loop on an employee issue or concern. This simple action can help employees understand that you do care about their concerns. So what are those 3 steps again? Number 1, write it down. Take notes. Just that act will increase your chance of remembering and shows the employee that it's important enough for you to write it down. Number 2, get the answers. Go seek the answers to the questions and concerns that they have. And then finally, number 3, when you get back to them, cross it off your list. If you do those simple things, you're going to show how using a simple notebook and a pen can create this impression and reality that you care about your team members' concerns. Now, once you've figured out how to do that simple leadership attribute, you may want to work on some of your other leadership skills. And of course, that's where we come in. Through our virtual delivered training sessions or in-person training sessions, we give people all the frontline leadership skills that they need to transition from being a supervisor to being a true leader. In fact, it's leadership beyond supervision. And all of it starts with a conversation on our website at uniquedevelopment.com or by connecting with us on one of our many social media channels. No matter how you reach out to us, we look forward to partnering with you for organizational excellence.